The night was supposed to be simple. Just kids in costumes, a few smiles, a harmless moment shared online. But in the world of Martell Holt, nothing stays simple for long. Every action, even something as sweet as a Halloween photo, seems to carry a shadow, a consequence, a reminder that no matter how quiet things appear, drama is always right behind him, waiting for the signal to explode. And this time, that explosion didn't just shake social media, it sent him straight back into the courtroom, again. You could feel the shift the moment the photo went up. One picture, just one small moment, and instantly you could hear the whispers spreading through the timeline like wildfire. Did he really post that? Isn't there a court order? Oh, he's about to get in trouble. Again. Within minutes, people weren't even talking about Halloween anymore. They were talking about violations, about disrespect, about a man who still hasn't learned the rules placed in front of him. And now, the question everyone is asking is simple. Has Martell finally pushed things too far? Will he pay big this time? But before we get into this new firestorm, let's rewind, because nothing in this story exists by itself. Not with Martell, not with the complicated, painful history that has brought him to this point. Martell's past isn't just a series of mistakes, it's a tangled landscape of broken trust, public humiliation, and choices he can never take back. Years ago, he was the handsome husband, the family man, the business partner, the reality TV star who seemed to have it all. The house, the respect, the picture-perfect image, and of course Melody, once his partner in everything. They built a life together, built a brand together, built a family that people loved watching on screen. At one point, they were the couple that made viewers believe in second chances and teamwork. But beneath that polished surface, something darker was brewing. Bad decisions, late-night secrets, a relationship that slowly slid from partnership into heartbreak. And as the truth came out, their entire world collapsed in front of millions of viewers. It wasn't just a breakup, it was a public unraveling. Melody walked away, stronger than people expected. But Martell, well, he kept slipping deeper into the same cycle, trying to save his image, trying to stay relevant, trying to prove something to himself, to the world, maybe even to Melody. Then came the custody battle, a long, exhausting, emotional fight that dragged their children into a spotlight they never asked for. The court put down a clear order: no posting the kids' faces on social media for profit, no using them as content, no blending them into the messy world of grown-up arguments and online opinions. It wasn't just any rule, it was one designed to protect innocent children who had already lived through enough drama for a lifetime. But if there is one pattern Martell can't seem to break, it's pushing boundaries, even when those boundaries involve his own kids. And that's exactly how we got here, to this new storm, this new court date, this new round of chaos. Because on Halloween night, Martell posted a picture, a sweet one, or at least that's how it looked on the surface. Sugar Mama smiling, Knox standing next to her in his tiny costume. Two little kids, happy, innocent, full of that warm spark only children have during the holidays. But as cute as it was, the picture carried weight, heavy weight. Knox isn't Melody's son, Sugar Mama is. And the court order protecting the children doesn't just cover one child, it covers all of them when it comes to posting on social media. The moment that photo hit the internet, everything shook. And here's the twist. Martell didn't just post the picture. He posted it with a caption that made it look intentional. A caption that gave people the impression that he wasn't just being a proud dad, he was making a statement. Something along the lines of, "Nothing like sibling love." Sweet words, yes. But when you add history to the equation, when you add betrayal, when you add custody battles, the message shifts. That caption cracked open old wounds for viewers, for fans, for Melody supporters. And maybe, according to some people, even for Melody herself. That's when social media erupted. Some rushed to defend him, the "let the man be a dad" crowd, but others weren't having it. They pointed directly to the court order. They said he knew exactly what he was doing. They said this wasn't love, this was manipulation, a subtle dig, a way to stir up confusion or show the world he still has access, still has control, still has visibility. And from that moment on, the countdown began. Because once screenshots started spreading, everyone knew it wouldn't stay online drama for long. Something like this always circles back to the courtroom. Fast forward to just days later, and there he is again, Martell Holt, back in front of the judge, facing the consequences of what should have been a harmless Halloween post. Except nothing with him is ever harmless. Inside the courtroom, the atmosphere felt heavy, like everybody in the room already knew the stakes, even before the judge spoke. People close to the situation say the judge wasn't interested in excuses this time, because this wasn't the first warning, and when children are involved, the court doesn't play games. The judge asked the question everyone had been whispering online, "Mr. Holt, why would you post that photo?" And suddenly, the story Martell tried to present, the proud father trying to share a moment, didn't feel strong enough. Not in front of someone whose job is to protect minors. Not in front of someone who already gave him more chances than most people get. And that's when things took a turn. Reports say the judge reminded him of the exact wording of the order, word for word, and then asked if he understood the consequences of violating it, not just legally, emotionally, for the children, for the mother, for the future. Martell didn't have much to say, because what can you say when the facts are right there on the screen in front of you? And this is where it gets intense. Because the judge didn't just scold him, the judge didn't just warn him. The judge allegedly told him that repeated violations, even small ones, could lead to stricter custody terms, stronger restrictions, fines, or even supervised visitation if things continue down this path. People in the courtroom say Martell finally looked shaken, really shaken. The kind of shaken that only comes when someone realizes the game they've been playing is no longer a game. But here's what nobody expected. Melody didn't publicly react at all. No Instagram story, no cryptic quote, no energy spent online. Silence. And that silence hit harder than any comment she could have made. Because when someone stops talking, that's when you know they're done dealing with foolishness. Or maybe she was letting the court handle what the internet already decided. Either way, her silence made everything feel heavier, like something was shifting. Emotionally, moments like this don't just impact the adults, they affect the kids more than anyone. Sugar Mama, now old enough to understand more than people think, has seen her parents drag their disagreements across the internet. She's watched the world judge her family. She's watched comments turn her childhood into a debate. And that does something to a child. That plants seeds they shouldn't have to carry. And then there's Knox, too young to understand any of this. But one day he will. One day he'll see the photos. One day he'll read the headlines. One day he'll hear people talk about how his name became part of a custody war he never asked to join. Even the other children, the ones off camera, feel it. Kids feel tension like a temperature change in a room. They know when something is wrong even before the adults admit it. And what hurts the most is that none of this had to happen. A holiday meant for joy turned into another chapter of hurt, not just for Melody, not just for Martell, but for the children who deserve better. Meanwhile, fans and viewers of the show know this isn't new behavior. They've watched Martell repeat patterns, say one thing, do another, apologize, then recreate the same situation weeks later. They've watched him push boundaries, not because he can't understand them, but because he won't accept them. And each time it happens, the people around him, the cast, the viewers, the court, lose a little more patience. Now comes the part everyone wants to know. Will Martell pay big this time? The judge didn't hand down a huge punishment on the spot, but what the judge did do might be worse. He placed an official review on Martell's behavior. That means every move he makes now will be monitored. Every post, every appearance, every little action involving the kids. One more violation? It could cost him far more than money. It could cost time, access, freedom with his children. And that's what makes this moment different from all the others. This wasn't just a slap on the wrist. This was a warning with teeth. People close to the situation say even Martell felt the weight of it. For the first time in a long time, he looked like someone who understood the danger of losing more than just public approval. Losing his kids, even partially, is a pain no parent wants to feel. But history has taught us something. Martell struggles with boundaries, and when a person has a pattern of crossing lines, no one knows what their next move will be. And that's the scary part. Because every time we think the story is calming down, something new hits the internet. Another post, another misstep, another twist no one saw coming. Still, there's a bittersweet lesson hidden in this chaos. A lesson about growth, responsibility, and understanding the power of actions. Martell has two choices now. Either take this moment seriously and change for the sake of his children, or continue down the road that leads to stricter courts, heavier consequences, and deeper emotional scars for everyone involved. The world is watching. The court is watching. The fans are watching. But most importantly, his children are watching. And in the end, all they want, all they need, are parents who protect them instead of pulling them into a storm. Maybe this Halloween drama was a wake-up call. Or maybe it's the start of something even bigger. Because with Martell Holt, one thing has always been true. The drama never sleeps. The tension never fades. And the story is far from over. Whether he pays big this time or not, the next chapter is already waiting.